Hey everyone, Shaver 1000. Made it back out. I went ahead and edited the last video and got it put up for you. So I just brought the bike back on the rack. So yeah, I locked her bike. It's funny, I locked my truck up, right? Took the key with me and everything. Okay, well apparently I didn't lock it. I unlocked it. Well anyway, I was going to say I took the key and everything, but I left the hatch open. That hatch will close with the tent still on it. Okay, so I didn't even lock it at all. So looks like everything's here. I didn't figure anybody messed with anything. All right, guys, we're going to go for a bike ride. I did lock hers up. She's got her battery with her, so all right, let me get that taken care of and we'll start video 2. Hang around. Okay guys, me and Monkey's gonna take a bike ride. If she don't take out the ramps. So she's going to lead. I don't care. I knew she was going to say that. She ever thinks way too much. She brought a water. And she forgot her water thing to hold it. And she says, well, you got your saddlebags. I'm like, yeah, you can put it in there. Which one you want me to put it in? I don't care. Trying to fix my brake. Jeez. Now it's worse. You hear that? That's my brake. Dang it. Brand new. It's done it since it's brand new. 0 miles on it. She's moving out. We're doing 22 trying to catch her here. There we go. Ugh. That was rough. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but that was rough. We've walked up through here a little ways before. Yeah, because I thought about camping in here before. Hanging hammock. Thought about hanging hammock right back in here. Still may do that sometimes. I keep forgetting about this.
This was full of water, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is all marshy in here.
Yep.
Yeah, we can't go that way.
Is that a dare, or are you saying we shouldn't go that way?
We should.
Okay. Because if you tell me I can't, I'm going.
No. Not with you guys.
Why?
Because you'll ruin it.
Probably, but I'll make it.
Didn't say you might not make it.
Yeah, it's right here on the left. I was just showing you guys, she's talking about that. She said, remember back there in the corner? But right in here somewhere. Shady right in there, I can hang my hammock. A lot of stuff to burn in here. Damn, Monk. Sheesh.
That was funny.
I'll get ready to jump off, take off and running, man. I didn't know what the hell.
They had this nice and clean and everything.
Some trees fell though.
Yeah, and they haven't cleaned it up.
There's a dead one over there.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I don't even know if it's part of the camping thing, but I don't think they would say anything.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think we can bring the vehicle back here.
No.
But
you could do your hammock thing.
I could, you know, bring everything I got on here.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even tell them I'm here.
No.
Because I can fit my bike right through that
Yeah.
gate out there.
That's right.
And just come back here and set up a hammock back in here.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they going to say? You know, you need a reservation. You're going to have to leave.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, but wasn't there a trail back here or something that you walked on?
There was a
bit?
path right back through there, right through there. And I walked back to the water. And if you look at, like if we would go straight, where like I'm pointing right now, where my wheel's pointing, if we could walk straight across there, we can't. There's water and swamp there. But if we could, bring us right out at our campsite.
Oh, would it?
Yeah. Yeah, right there where the water is.
Yeah.
It'd bring us right out there, so.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll kick you back on in a minute.
Some love.
Okay, guys, we just went past the check-in station there. I'm gonna bring her up here. Last time I was up here, I was on a bike and she was walking with Bruno. So there's a place up here to the right that we can pull off of, and it kind of went back like a trail, something like what we was just on. Let's see if I can remember where it's at. And I think we passed it because I think it was back there where those dirt piles are. No, we got to turn around. We got to turn around.
Huh?
I went past it.
Oh, you went past?
Yeah. Now I think it might lead to the campground over at the river, because I turned off in here. Right there where that blue post was. And I went way back up in there. Not way back, but... Whoa. Whoa. Careful there, Monk. This is the first time she's had her bike off-road. Still don't look like it. This ain't it. I don't know. She's back there laughing. Oh shit. Oh. I'm biting flies chasing me. So they must have did away with that trail, because I went back up in there a good ways. And brakes. I can't remember where it was. I thought it was right there. Not where you walked Bruno. It's not the one I'm talking about. Because when we was coming out, I thought it was right through here. And I rode back in there and came out in that field, but there was like a trail that went back in there. But right out in here is where we heard where we always hear the coyotes. It's not the one I was talking about, hun.
Oh.
All right, let's ride up this road a little ways. All right, I'll kick you guys back on here in just a minute. This is it. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Okay. She made it through the gate or walkway or whatever. This is it. I don't know why I was thinking it was so far up, but I remembered coming out through here. And I rode back here a little bit because they were walking, so I rode back in here, let them catch up. And I come out and I told her about it. But this is a trail. It's the blue trail. Oh, we got some sugar sand up here. No, I didn't bring any deer spray. Huh? We're in Florida. You're gonna see a lot of sand. Careful, Monk. If I crash, don't go that way. Told me, stop talking about that. She don't need to be jinxed. I said if I crash, don't go that way. There's a trail back there to the left too. Wonder why they graded this out here like this. Oh, this is one of those tortoises you can't mess around with.
Oh, there's a turtle.
Yeah.
You say, see the turtle? I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
Yeah, you can't mess with them.
Yeah, they're endangered species. There he is. He's sunning. Having fun. He's got a nice little house. Look at that tree. That's a nice tree.
Yep.
Nice shaded underneath there. Yeah, good place for a nice bear. Or a deer.
Cool.
Yep, very cool.
I thought you want to show your peoples.
No, I show my people.
All right, guys. I'll be back with you. Oh yeah, this is rough. Be a fun four-wheel drive trail though. Oh, duck. Hope she's okay. She's struggling. We'll have to do this some other time, guys, because she's not going to be able to make it through here. You want to get out of this? You want to get out of this?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just holler at me?
Oh, I went up higher thinking it would be better, and I said just stay right behind me. I gotta leave my car.
Yep. All right. Turn around. Let's go.
Come on, we this far.
Yeah, but either way, we got to come back out. Let's just do it now.
Well, what if it goes to the other camera?
It might, but what if it don't? There's no sense in you getting hurt. So, try to follow me up out through here. All right?
Yeah.
See that trail right there you was just on?
Yeah.
Start out on that. Yeah, that trail right there. That's the one I'm getting on. Let me know when you're ready. Watch the pine cones. Second gear. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Keep going. Go, go, go. Go, mama, go. Hit second gear. She said, get up here. Come up here. Come up here. Come up this way. I rode mine up over there. Are you filming?
Why?
Give us some gas while you're doing that.
No, I'll fall.
No, you won't. Give us some gas. Easier, isn't it? All right, you ready?
No. I'm out of breath.
It's all throttle now. Let's go, mama. Let's rock and roll. Lock and load and rock and roll. I'm surprised she didn't wipe out. That bike's just too big for her. Alright, we'll get out of here and then I'll kick you guys off. Oh, why did I do that? Because I was blowing one of them biting flies off of me. Shit. Don't follow me! Don't follow me! Tickle spot. Damn brake. Jeez, I'm so fed up with these brakes. Probably just gonna take the front ones off and never use them anyway, because once I use them one time, they're like that for the rest of the day. Damn, biting flies. Come up here. Alright, she's up there now. I'd like to know what she meant when she said something about a tickle spot going over them bumps back there. Ow. Biting flies. Jesus. She's way back there. God dang, these brakes. That's the thing. They're squealing like that. I don't even have my hand near the brake. Alright, she's coming. Yeah, you hear that brake? I don't even have my hand near it. And if I loosen it up anymore, it starts that clicking noise. Like it's something hitting the caliper, hitting the damn spokes. So I have to have it like that. Keep telling her we need to look up the insurance so I can turn these into insurance, but I can't get her to do it, or she can't find it or something. But totally what we need to do. This drives me nuts. See? Use it once, now they're clicking. Alright guys, I'm going to shut you off for now. That's right, guys. Antique engine. We're going to be running. Some weird just happened. While we're camping out here in the middle of nowhere. So, I bought these tablets. I'm going to try these out. I got to clean that out. Still a little bit of water in there. Okay, now, bugs. All right, now I brought an extra belt because I got something else really cool to show you. Okay guys, check this out. Now this is new, this is not vintage, but it's a return. So I thought maybe it didn't work, but I checked it out when we was at the house. This is what I was waiting on. It's supposed to be here yesterday. It's a washing woman. She's washing clothes. And when this is turning, I don't know, can you see that? Her arm's going back and forth like she's washing the clothes. That's pretty cool. So, we're going to run that off of this. Ha! Will be neat. It is made in Germany though. Alright, let me get set up. Okay, so let's open these up. Isbit tablets. I bought some tablets. Came in, I didn't bring them, but they came in yesterday, I think. The actual tablets from Walesko. So, but we're going to try these out. They're supposed to be clean burning, but we'll see. If I can get them opened up here. See, I've been seeing people, you know, do 2.5, but we'll try that. I've got it filled up with water. Kind of a pain to get them started. Maybe I can start this one and stick it down in there. It's lit. Was lit. And it went out. Well, let me get this lit up. Man, that stinks to high heaven. Man, I don't like the smell of that. Alright, let me get this. Okay, so that's lit. It's moving on to the other one now. Alright, let me let them get going, then I'll get this in here and then we'll oil it up. Okay, I got it lit up. Now, I'd put that other one in there too, the other half. Alright, let's oil this up, make sure that's closed. You don't want the oil running back down in there. You want it to go that way. So I thought I heard a knocking this the other day, but I guess it wasn't. Everyone I've seen on YouTube sound exactly the same way. So just put a couple drops in there and give it a spin or two. Just like that. Put the cap back on. Sorry. Put some oil in each one of these cups. And I like to also go in between there a little bit. Doesn't hurt anything. I'd rather have to clean up a lot of oil than have no oil but a non-running engine because I didn't oil it, you know? Oh, shoot. Put a little bit in there. Come on. Alright, once that gets heated up, I'll kick you guys back on, then we'll start it up. Ooh, getting a little bit of pressure in it. Then we'll run this girl. She'll probably be going this way, so I'll have to move you guys over there when it's time to get her started up. Put a little rubber washer in there. I don't know if it helped it. I may have to take it out, but we'll see. Alright guys, I blew out the water. There we go. Now let's hook up the woman and see what she looks like. Monkey wanted a lighthouse. I couldn't really find a lighthouse, so I felt bad, so I got her that thing. It was on eBay auction as a return, but I thought can't be much wrong with it, so I bid on it and I got it for 50 bucks, and they're like 119 new. So let's see. Let me get you over here. And again, all right, let's put a belt on it. I'm gonna have to hold her. There she goes. You guys see her? Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's pretty neat. It looks kind of realistic because it's not going 100 miles an hour. Ah, cool. Alright guys, I'll be back with you in a minute. Monkey's going to want to see this. She thinks it's cute. Okay guys, we're going to go meet Monkey up at the gate. She ran to the store and went and picked up the brew man. So they're on their way. So we're just going to go up here and meet them up at the gate. We rode 4.1 miles today. Hey. Yeah, she just told me she was leaving, so she says, I'm getting ready to leave. I said, okay. So I turned on the camera in the living room. Bruno was jumping up and down. He's ready to go. And she said something about her nail came off. I said, you're camping. Don't worry about the nail. She said it came off. So she must have got it fixed because I seen her go out the door, back out of the yard, headed this way. So I figured I'd just stop and ride down here and meet him at the gate. I got the fire going, getting it to burn down to some coals and get ready to make her supper. I had a hungry man before we left. I was waiting on your video to get done. And she said, why don't you need to grab something to eat. You haven't eaten since last night. So I ate a hungry man, a couple pieces of chicken. Man, those hungry mans, I gotta say, they suck, man. The chicken is like, you know, so hard it hurts your gums to chew it. I gave half a piece to Bruno because, like I said, I just couldn't chew it. Stupid brakes, man. Here's the gate. I'm gonna sit back here in the shade if I don't fall over, and I'll kick you back on when they get here. So from our campsite to the gate right here where we're sitting, there's a kiosk right here, is exactly 0.5 miles. So it's exactly a half a mile from our campsite to the gate. And that one night I had to run up here because she was out here blowing the horn. She couldn't get in the gate. And there she is. I'm gonna go over, unlock the gate for her. If I can get off this bike. Need my glasses. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, buddy. He's excited. He loves Adventure Time. He's been by himself at the house for a couple hours. We was watching him through the camera, and he stayed up the whole time up there on the back of the couch, looking all sad and stuff. All right. See if I can get back on this bike. All right, here we go. All right. So yeah, I just thought I'd just come up here and meet her at the gate, since we was just sitting there waiting anyway. Trying to put my glasses in my holder. There we go. We're gonna have breakfast for supper. Seen a guy on YouTube did that in his camping video. She says, "No, I want French toast." I said, "Well, we're going camping here in a couple days. I'll make you French toast I'll make you French toast when we go camping for breakfast." She goes, "No, for supper." I said, "All right then. We'll make your French toast for supper." Alright, we're back at camp. Nothing's burnt down, that's good. Alright, I'll be back with you guys in a minute when we start supper. Well guys, here we are, camping, out in the middle of nowhere. Running steam engine. Next one's gonna be slot cars. I don't know how many people has done this, but I've looked all over YouTube and can't find anybody. Of course, this video will probably only get, whoa, my belt came on. Probably only get about 20 views, but that's okay. Today's April 5th, 2025. So that way they can't say, "Oh yeah, you just changed the date, blah, blah, blah." Well, you can't do that, number one, but this thing's been sitting here for about 10 minutes running, so. Okay guys, I got the cast iron skillet at the lodge over there heating up. There's a broken egg. So I'm going to start with, I don't know, 6. I know you're supposed to add milk to these, but those of you that know me know that how I feel about bringing milk on camping trips. When it's 90 degrees in Florida. Bruno's egg. Gotta make him an egg because somebody forgot his food. I was getting stuff out of the car. Get paper towel. And anyway, Monkey went to the store. I was getting stuff out of the car and I noticed something that we had a bad fiasco with one time was Jiffy Pop. So she wants me to try it again. I mean, it was still edible. It didn't all blow up, but most of it did. So some people add sugar in with this too, but I felt that we usually put powdered sugar on top. Monkey's got to watch the sugar, so we didn't bring any. I always felt that the vanilla really, uh-oh, I think my pan's too hot. Really is enough. Hang on, guys. Yeah, it's ready for sure. Get a couple here for Monkey. I'll probably make one for Bruno too. Put them in there. I want to set you up over here by the fire, and then I'll bring these over and set them on the fire. Hope I didn't let it get too hot. I don't think so. Alright, let me get a turner. Oh yeah, looking nice. Keep them from sticking. I just used some spray on it. So I'll watch these for a minute. I'll give them a flip, and I'll kick you back on when I take these off for Monkey. Okay, guys, here's the first two. These are Monkeys. I'll probably make Bruno one. Yeah, they look good. Alright, I gotta get this off of here so it doesn't get too hot, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, Monkey's getting ready to taste her stuff.
Yummy!
Huh?
I said yummy!
Like I said, we usually put powdered excuse me, we usually put powdered sugar on them. But
Well, I was gonna bring it, and I was like, I shouldn't have that.
pretty good.
Yep, excellent. Thank you. Did a good job.
You're welcome. I'm gonna make me and Bruno's now. You want me to make you a couple more? I'm just going to use the rest of that batter up.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. We're in the tent. Well, I'm in the tent. She's in my truck. So it was funny because we was joking earlier that, well, you came to spend the night at my house.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she's in my truck and we're usually in her truck. So, yeah, she's up in there. She climbed right up onto the hitch and right up in there, didn't you, Mama?
Yep.
Bruno, he made it up there once. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. So I made him a little step. I taught him how to get up there. Put my backpack there so he could hop up on the backpack and then into the truck. But yeah. Quick story time. So I'm making her supper. It's not quite dark yet, right? So I'm getting bit up by bugs. Getting upset, right? So without even thinking, I reached down, grabbed the spray, pulled the cap off, and started spraying it on my neck where they were bothering me. And before she tried to stop me, she said, "Babe, no." By that time, I had already felt it. It was that Coronola spray, the cooking spray. She said, "Oh no." Oh yeah. My pads, well, there's a tiny bit of air in it. But I'm not going to mess around with that valve, and I'm not going to, you know, I don't want to. What time is it, Monk?
11:22.
Yeah, it's almost 11:30, so I don't want to, you know, bother the neighbors over there.
you know, with the pump running. So, but yeah, sitting here watching YouTube. Monkey's watching Netflix.
I was. Now I'm watching YouTube.
Yeah, what are you watching?
Post.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Post 10. You guys ever watch him? He's also got another channel. What is it? New England Wildlife and More.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't move.
Why?
Don't move. Where's he at?
Right here.
Never mind. It's his tail.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you had me scared. Daddy's crazy.
There's a hog out there a minute ago. I was just out there. I had to make a snack run for Monkey because her snacks, and my snacks, was in her truck. In her house.
In my house.
Yeah. The snacks were in her house, so I had to go to her house, bring them over to my house. What do you think of the little truck?
Cute.
You got enough room in there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine for one person.
Yeah.
Because I usually sleep in this section anyway.
Yeah.
Because I can get out more, you know, get out. Because I don't go to sleep till 3 or 4, sometimes 6 in the morning, most of the time. But so I'm always going out and doing something, and so that way I don't bother trying to get in and out the doors or in and out here. So I can just, just hop up here and go out and do what I want to do. Sit by the fire or whatever. I'm always doing something, right, Monk?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's plenty of room in there, isn't it?
Yep.
That high top helps, don't it?
Yep.
The high roof.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure does.
But yeah, there's your story time for tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the steam. And next time we're going to do slot cars, since we got a power bank now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went outside to get her snacks. And now I got bit. And where's the spray? Outside. Nice. Well, I gotta go back out and get the spray because I got bit by something.
Well, you might as well go get your soda then.
You know there's a hog out there, right?
Yeah, you said that.
Like right in front of the truck.
Oh, really?
Yes!
Well, use the keys and use that horn thing. It'll frighten it away.
No, I'm not blowing car horns at 11:30 at night.
Well,
What are you eating anyway?
I'm
She's
eating a
sharing
muffin.
with Bruno.
It's a lemon muffin.
A lemon muffin? What'd you eat a second ago?
Strawberry strudel thing. Yeah, I'm on vacation.
You're on vacation. Yeah, you know what? Now's the time we need to head up north
I know.
and buy a piece of property
Yeah.
while your mom's in rehab. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yep.
Go out for a couple days and look at a couple pieces of property. Alright, I gotta go get my pop and the spray. Shoot.
What?
Just shoot.
Oh.
You guys want to go with me? I'll take you with me.
Have a good time.
Alright, I'll take you guys with me. That way if I get attacked.
They're really good.
Alright, hang on guys. Let me get you off the stand here.
Where's your knife?
Why?
Just in case you have to kill it.
My knife? My knife's out on the picnic table.
Oh, that's a good place.
Well, the machete's in here somewhere. Yeah, the machete's in here.
Because they're mean, aren't they? They don't know anybody.
I'm covering it up so he don't step on it. Let me get my light. 'Cause oh, wait, it's up here.
Got an idea. Let's turn this light on. There we go. Can you guys see? Yeah. All right. There's the spray. What the hell was that?
What?
I don't know. I didn't like the sound of that. Shoot. Right here's where I seen the hog. Whenever I say, what the hell is that? Bruno barks. I was standing right here, had this door open, and I looked over, and he was right. Let me see if I can pinpoint this for you. Right there. And he didn't turn around and go back like they normally do. He went that way and then up in. I heard something just like a snort. I was like, what the hell? Because I asked Bruno if he wanted to come out with me. He didn't want to come out with me. So I knew it wasn't him. And I turned around and that thing was just staring at me. And then it took off. These pops aren't very cold. That's not even a coat. Well, I guess I got one. We have a warm coat tomorrow. Alright. Let's head back. Which one? Dude. Let's get back in there. Oh. I gotta turn that light out. So I bought a diving light a couple months ago. A month and a half ago or something. It came in. Maybe last month. Man, this thing's super bright. And I used it last night to charge my phone while I was watching YouTube. And Monkey's light I bought for her. And then I charged my phone tonight. I charged it from 68% up to 94, 95% or something like that. And then I gave it to her to charge her phone. She ran it dead. Huh?
You know what the temperature is?
But anyway, that diving light is also a charger you can charge stuff up with. Do I know what the temperature is?
Yeah.
No.
I just wonder if it cooled down any out there.
Yeah, it's nice out, but the bugs are horrible.
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys. Say bye, Monk.
Bye, Monk.
Look at her all cozy in there on my bed in my house.
And guess whose blankie I got?
Who's?
Benny. The one that Ben sent us.
Oh, that's the one that Ben sent?
Yeah.
There you go, Ben.
Yeah.
She got Benny's blanket, she said.
Benny's blanket.
Calls him Benny. Yeah, that, plenty of room there for one person. Put all your gear there.
Yeah.
See, last night I had my pillow right there.
Yeah.
And that's beside you.
Yeah.
In that slot, like
Yeah.
covering the door.
Uh-huh.
Then I had my fan sitting up there, and I had my phone sitting up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so. Alright, guys. Anything happens, I'll kick you on. If not, we'll see you in the AM. Tell them night, Bruno. What you see, bud? Alright, guys. Good morning, everybody. It is $11:14, 80 degrees, and well, I got up about 7 with Bruno. He had to go out and pee, and so I got up with him, and then I laid back down for a while, and I really haven't been to sleep since. And Monkey come out and made her coffee and everything, so I came out with her, and we're just going to hang out. I think we're going to leave today, but later on this evening, because we don't have to leave till 11 o'clock in the morning, but I hate having to get up and get everything tore down, loaded up, and get out of here before 11. I mean, it's not like this is a campground, so it's not like a hotel where they got to get a room clean and get it ready for someone else. I mean, they do nothing. You have seen 99% of the time, you know, our fire pits are just full of trash. So whoever stayed here last did a good job. There was, you know, you guys saw, there was nothing in that fire pit at all. The place was clean. They kept everything clean. So it's not like they come in and do anything. So you know, you check in at 3. I think you should be allowed to check out at 3. You know, I mean, it just doesn't make sense that you have to be out of here at 11 when they don't come in after you and do anything. It doesn't make sense. So I think I'm going to want to cook something today here before we leave, and just gradually tear down, put things away and stuff like that. And then when we get ready, all we got to do is get in the trucks and go at our own pace. You know, like I said, these campgrounds, you know, they're free and they don't come in and check anything. You know, it's just, why you have to be out at 11, you know? Not like they come in and mow every time someone leaves or something. And like I said, they damn sure don't come in and take the trash out of the, well, I don't think they do that, period. I think it's just the other campers, you know, that want to use that spot. They got to clean up before, you know, they can use it like we do, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, I'm like, geez. Because some people, you know, really have elaborate setups and they got to be down and out by 11. Well, we got locked in at one time. What was it, 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we was leaving. And over on the river, remember that they changed the lock code. It was Sunday morning. We were supposed to be out 11. They changed the lock code. I don't know, must have been the night before or early that morning. That was ridiculous. You know, that was a safety issue. And I emailed them. I never heard anything, of course. I emailed several times and told them how pissed off I was and how unsafe that was. Never heard back, never got a phone call, never got an email, never got a text or anything saying, you know, we're terribly sorry. I mean, that was ridiculous. But by God, you better be out 11. That's why from now on, if I'm out 11:30, I don't care. I don't care. What are they going to come in and do, you know? I mean, it's not like they can charge you because, you know, it's free. So, but yeah, so this is day 2. This will be a final day. We'll go home this evening. I'll get this video up for you. It'll probably be later, so you might not see it till tomorrow or whenever. But so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out what I want to cook her, and I'll just start little by little picking my stuff up and everything like that, and then I'll get the tent down here in a few hours. Just, you know, drop it, take a break, and then, you know, just stuff like that. That's what it should be. You know, I mean, when I'm camping, I don't like to be in a hurry for anything. That's why I go camping, you know. I want to be able to do things at my leisure. That's why I don't feel bad about getting the extra day, you know, and leaving tonight. You know what I mean? So, alright guys, I'll be back with you when we decide what we're going to do. Or, you know, see if she wants me to cook her something, or, well, cook us something, or whatever. And I'll be back with you. Okay, so I figured out what we're going to do to eat.
You did not, liar. You nagged me until I came up with something, and I remembered I had that stuff in the fridge.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of hang out here today. Just pick up a little bit of this and that here and there. Here in a few hours, we'll head to the house, and she wants me to make her stir fry in the wok, of course.
Of course.
So, and I got that leftover steak, so I'm going to cube it up, or maybe slice it up in strips or something, and we'll have stir fry. I'll bring you along with me for that, and that'll be around the ending of this video. But until then, if something comes on, I mean, if you want, I can fast forward taking down the tent. I'll do that for you. A lot of people like that. A lot of people.
They do.
I've seen, I read a lot of comments, not just on my videos, but almost every video I watch, I read the comments. And I noticed there was a guy, he said, I know in my last video I didn't show tearing down the tent. I didn't time lapse it, and everybody missed that. I went back to his last video because I had watched it, but I didn't read far enough down the comments, and I did. And in the comments, down towards the newer comments, or the older comments they was talking about, oh man, I was looking forward to you tearing down the tent and listening to some music and stuff. So a lot of people like that. It's like, I'll fast forward through somebody's video that shows them washing the car that's been in a barn for 20 years. It doesn't excite me, but I don't get mad. I just fast forward. I'm in charge of that fast forward button. So, I don't tell them I don't want to see it. It's just that if they don't do it, there's a lot of people, that you read in their comments saying, man, I really like, I like to watch it come through. I want to see that dirt coming off and all that. And, so just because I don't care for it don't mean anything. So, but a lot of people like that stuff. They like it, and it's soothing, and it is part of the video, so I'll start doing that more often now. But yeah, so it was like, I think when I'd washed the Vet and I washed the Nissan, I filmed it because I had some people asking me or mention in a comment, I can't wait to see that thing coming clean. So I'm like, I gotta film washing the truck. But that's what they wanted to see. So I'm like, well, if they want to see it, I'll film it. So I will film that. Because like I said, you guys are in charge of the fast forward button. If you don't want to see that, I understand. Fast forward through that part of it, Like, was it yesterday or Friday? I had a comment on one of my videos. I was working on a weed eater. Some guy just flat commented, your tattoos are horrible. And I'll tell you what I wrote back.
What'd you write back?
This is my channel. I won't edit anything out. You can write what the fuck you want in this. This is my channel. And I wrote, well, so's your face and your manners. Go fuck yourself. Shut up. You don't like my tats? Click off. Go somewhere else. This is my body. This is my channel.
Right.
Every one of these tattoos means something to me. So, they're horrible. I don't care. I like them. I love them. It's my body. When he starts paying my bills, my hospital bills, my doctor bills, then I'll start doing what they want me to do. Until then, they can go fuck themselves. I don't like that shit,
No, I don't tell other people. And there's a lot of them, I don't like what they're doing either, but I don't say anything. I just move on and fast
But
forward.
I don't comment, that I don't like it. So what? It's my opinion, and they got theirs.
That's right. And
It's their channel, so, if I don't like it, I can click off. They're not forcing me to watch your stuff. I didn't force him to come on there. I didn't. But you know what? Dude, if you're watching this, guess what? Thanks for the view. Thanks for the comment. You're making my channel better, dumbass. Even a dislike makes your channel better. That's engagement. So dislikes means nothing except it helps your channel.
Right.
Yeah, the thumbs up and thumbs down, that's all, engagement. So, thanks, dude. You helped me out. But somebody commented right below them, told me, well, because, like I'm talking and stuff, and people don't, you talk too much, get to the point. Somebody wrote, you talk all you want, because people that read these comments, it helps them. And people that hear you explain everything through and through, they're watching you because they don't know how to do it, and they want to know how to do it.
That's right.
So, it's not like, there's 6-minute videos where people do this, and then it cuts to an end. No, people want to see that fuel pump going in.
Right.
Or them brakes, how do they come on? Take your caliper, and 90% of those are brand new vehicles. No rust, you're not going to have a problem with it. Shut up, guys. Let's get in the real world,
Yeah.
It's like I lost my flashlight up in that truck.
That was amazing.
Monkey used it last night. Didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I gave it to her to use, so it's still working.
Yep.
Alright guys, so that's what we're going to do. So You know, pardon my French, but you know, we're all adults here, you know. As somebody like 10 years ago, I noticed you're cussing more, and I like to watch your channel with my grandkids, so please don't cuss no more. Look, just don't watch my channel then. If you know I cuss, why are you gonna sit your grandkids down and say, let's watch Shea Bear 1000?
Right.
We're adults, you know.
You watch it without them.
It's my channel, you know what I mean?
It's an adult channel anyway. It's
Yeah,
not
this
for
ain't a
kids.
kid channel. Yeah, it's a family channel, a family of adults. Damn it,
That's
you know,
right.
we're all adults and we make dirty jokes. You know, I mean,
Well,
come
I
on.
know a bunch of ones we've seen and they cuss real bad.
Yeah.
They're horrible, nothing like you, and we
Yeah.
watch them.
Yeah, and people's, I mean, they're bleeping out the stupidest things. They're editing out the stupidest things, you know.
Yeah, that's stupid too. Yeah, because then you will
But-
watch a movie from YouTube.
You watch a movie, yeah, from
and it
YouTube
has
movies.
The same word in it,
And you know, they don't edit out the cussing, and there's ads all through that movie, and there's titties hanging out and asses hanging out.
Yeah,
You know, if I did that, my video would be flagged, but yet, you know, they can do it.
yeah, we watch a lot of YouTube movies
So,
that are like that.
which I'm glad they don't.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's like, you know, at the time of her bleep, she was 21. At the time of her death, I can't say death, I can't say dead, you know, like, my car battery is no longer serviceable. No, the damn thing went dead and I gave it a jump. You know, I'm not, you know, let's be adults here. We're not children. This is not a children's channel, you know.
And YouTube shouldn't be treated that way either.
No. So anyway, guys, that's what we're going to do, but I'll keep you on as we do things, and like I said, I will time-lapse tearing down the tent, because I time-lapsed it putting it up, so. Quite honestly, I did not time-lapse it, guys. I just fast-forwarded it in the editing. I didn't time-lapse it, because this camera, if you time-lapse it, it just takes a picture. Takes many, 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 many pictures. And so when you put it up on your editor, you got, you know, you got to shorten it down.
Right.
Shorten every one of them down. So, and you know, stitch them together. But so, well, I keep forgetting I got my action camera. It'll time lapse pretty good. But sorry, guys, I'll be back with you. Sorry for the rant. I just want people to know that, you know, this isn't an adult channel. This is me. You know, I don't want to be that Mr. Giddy Two Shoes and then run into somebody, one of my longtime subscribers in real life, and I start cussing and, you know, and oh, he's fake. Well, they would be right. I would be fake.
Yeah.
I'm not fake. I'm real. This is what you see Shea Bear 1000 here. That's what you see in person. So, you know, if we ever meet, you know, hell fucking yeah. This is me. This is the way, you know, this is the way I am. You can't, YouTube can't take that from me because that's, you know, against my constitutional rights if they want to go there. This is the way I talk, you know. One man's vulgarity is another man's lyric. So, it's in the Constitution. Look it up. We'll see you guys shortly.
Better behave.
Shut up. Oh, ripped my shirt. Yeah? That's all there is to it. What'd that take, 30 seconds? I wish I could hit the fast forward button in real life sometimes. And rewind button sometimes. Hey, I'll be back with you.
You told me to rewind.
I did not.
You did.
Watch the video and you'll get it. She's rewinding. So I'm going to put the action camera on top of her car and she's going to follow me. So, you know, again, I'll fast forward that on the way to the house. Then after we get to the house, supping times. All right, we'll have some stir fry. Stick around, guys. Okay guys, this battery's getting ready to go dead.
You get something?
There's a leaf on me. And so anyway, got all cleaned up except for those items. We're leaving the wood for the next guy. There's nothing wrong with that, unless there's certain rules where it tells you don't move wood. Well, that means you can't bring wood in either. But in this case, we can leave this out here for the next person. Everything's nice and clean. I'm gonna get you set up on top of her car and she's gonna follow me in. We're back home, guys. Camera stayed on. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get my other camera. I'm gonna start editing some videos for you. But still wanna make some food tonight, so stick around, guys. Okay guys, we're in the house. Sorry the air conditioner's on, but you know, I'm hot. I'm gonna throw about a half a stick of butter in here. Okay, now we've got what's left of the tomahawk steak. Throw that in there. Nice. She also got these. There's a whole bag of stuff I'm gonna put in there. Now that's got everything in it. It's got chicken in it too, but I thought, well, it's all right. Let's just go ahead and we'll make it anyhow. I'm just going to heat this up because that whole bag has to cook on its own. I'll show you what we're going to do with that. But this, we're just going to heat it up. And come on. There's some seasoned salt right here. Cool. And you can't have stir fry without some soy sauce. Let me turn this fire down a little bit. Well, heat, it's not fire. Alright, that'll flavor the meat up. So, I'm just going to get this heated up real nice. I'm going to cook it a little more thorough for her. She likes her meat about medium. I like it medium rare, so I will just go ahead and make these a little bit more brown. And then I'll take them out. I'll put them in another bowl. And then I'll show you what we're going to do with that bag of stuff. Okay, so we're going to open this up. This is a big bag. You can do half a bag, but Monkey's like, I don't care. Make it all. So, I'm making a whole bag. So, it says to dump it in. It says 12-inch non-stick skillet, but... And I left the drippings from the meat in there. You make a mess every time. So we'll give it a little more flavor, and then it says to add 1/3 cup of water. Then it says to cover and cook over medium-high heat for 14 to 18 minutes. Since these are noodles, I'm going to go around 12 to 14 minutes. Check that food is cooked thoroughly. Careful, it's hot. Stir and serve. Oh, these are the sauce. We put these in now too, so. They're sauce packets. It says to put these in first, then the meal, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? They're going in at the same time. But these sauce packets, they're pretty good. They taste alright. Now I'm going to turn it up to medium. Medium high it says. This is cast iron, so I'm just going to keep it on a medium, see how it does. Now if you're going to make a half a bag, you would use 3 cups of this and 3 tablespoons of water instead of 1/3 of a cup. Okay, so my empty stuff is here. Try a piece of this meat. Look at that. It's like melting in my mouth, guys. Man. So that's what I'm going to do. It says put the lid on, and what I say, I'm going to go between 12 and 14 minutes. Yeah, it says to cover it, stirring occasionally. So let me get a lid on here. Still frozen. But it's cool because it's already got the meat, noodles, and everything in it. You just pretty much heat it up. So I'll bring this back and we're getting ready to put the meat in, if there's any meat left. Okay guys, so it was actually about 14 minutes. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add this meat in As you can see, it dwindled down some too, but that's okay, because there's plenty of chicken in here. So now I'm just going to go ahead and simmer this for a couple minutes, not real long, but I want to reduce it down just a little bit. Then I'll be back with you and we'll try it, and that'll probably be the end of this video. All good things must come to an end, right? But that's okay, because there'll be more. So I'm just going to keep stirring this. I'm going to turn it up a little bit, and I'm going to reduce it down by about half, maybe a little more. Won't take that long, just a couple minutes. That way I don't overcook any of the vegetables or anything, and it keeps its color. So stick around, we'll give it a try here in just a minute.
Oh, looks good.
Okay guys, so I reduced it down by half. Monkey's getting ready to try it, because we've never had this one before, have we?
No.
So we'll give it a try. What's that? Voila. This is from Bird's Eye. We've had Bird's Eye, just not that one. So get you something there, Monk, and she's going for the, you know, yeah, of course. Yeah, it kind of dwindled down some.
That was excellent.
Yeah? Try the chicken. There's a piece of chicken there. Try a chicken. $75 steak, pretty good, huh? Can't do that every week.
No.
But there's enough there that if we get another one, there's enough for us to split on a camping trip.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to cook that any other way. If we get another one, it's going to be on an open fire. That's it. And directly on the coals. Right?
No, that was way to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to do this one.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's pretty good then?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because we get it like the vegetables, but this one has everything. It's got the noodles, meat, and all the vegetables.
Yeah.
We just decided to add this extra meat. She said, well, this has got chicken in it. It's like, it don't matter. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
So,
Make
all
it
right.
your own.
Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry we didn't stay another night, but, you know, it's just have to get up so early and bust our hind end just to be able to.
Yeah.
So, and tomorrow's Monday, so, and we did get to stay out there for a while. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Monk, thanks for coming with me.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. I love you too. Appreciate it. And thanks for coming to visit my house.
Oh, your house? Yeah, I slept in your house.
Yeah, she slept at my house last night.
Yeah.
I slept in the tent.
Yeah, I slept in
So
your
I buy
house.
her that cot for 20 bucks, right? Yeah, it turns out great. Then I buy my cot with that big mattress thing.
Yeah, that one.
Guess who slept on her cot last night? Well, guess who sleeps on her cot every time we go camping? I do. Because why? She
I'm on
uses
your
the mattress that came with my cot.
Yeah, that thing's heaven.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And there was more room than what you
Yeah.
think in that little Nissan.
Yeah.
I mean, she had no problem sitting up even on that mattress.
Yeah, I sat up.
She just sat up, and there was plenty of room. There's plenty of room for one person. Two people might be a little crowded. You could sleep two in there. That'd be fine. Ear
Yeah.
flap.
Yeah, it was flat.
And, you know, it'd be fine just to sleep in.
Right.
But with that tent, it's perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we have all the room we need.
Like I said, because I'd rather sleep down in the tent part of it, because, you know, I get up in the middle of the night so many times. So, all right, guys, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Shea Brother Myth Man Legend gone for now. Check out Monkey's channel. She's got videos of our little excursion. Well, it's actually her excursion, but hey.
Wait, your excursion. Our excursion.
Yeah, but your excursion didn't start till yesterday. Mine started Friday.
Right.
I split it up in 2 videos, guys. So,
Right.
all right, so check her out. Monk, anything?
No.
Got fun?
Yeah. Had fun.
She looks like it.
Tired.
Tired? It's 3:27 Sunday afternoon.
I know. It's Sunday. It's relaxing day. All right, I'm ready to eat now.
All right, we're gonna let her eat, And
My sister's out, bye y'all.
Shea Bear, the Myth Man, Legend, gone for now. Again, thanks for watching. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Stay safe, everybody. Enjoy yourself. If you can't get out and do what we're doing, I'm not supposed to, but I do that anyway. If you can't get out and do that, hopefully maybe you can live vicariously through us, and that's why we like to share our adventures with you. We're not getting any younger, so we decided when we got together 9 years this year ago that we're gonna live, you know, and especially now, you know, we're forced into retirement.
Yeah, both of us.
So we're going to do what we can, and I'm going to keep doing this as long as I can, not just for us, but for you guys too.
That's right. Yeah.
So, all right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone. Take care. Stay safe.